Grand rising to the collective. Y'all know we back with another banger, another reaction. I appreciate everybody who been tapping in, running up, and subbing up. If you new to the channel, please like, comment, subscribe. Hit that bell so you always notified whenever we drop an upload. Y'all know we coming with about 4 videos a week, man. And this is for entertainment and educational purposes as well. And when you like and comment and subscribe to the channel, it helps the community get bigger, helps the collective grow, and it helps people who like this type of content tap in with this type of content. But I ain't gonna hold you, bro. Let's get right into the video, man. Let's go.
Motherfuckers are real. You real? And you wonder why there's, over 60% of the prison population is black. I'm not saying African American because they're not African American. They're the Aboriginals. They were here
no such thing.
Because they were the true Native Americans. They're the copper colored race. Look up Dane Calloway and watch his shows. That man, I mean, Dane Calloway on YouTube. Oh my God. I mean, he is fucking beyond brilliant. The research he does, whoo, he goes way deep into this shit. And when you start realizing, it's like, what they, because you have people out there saying, oh, well, it didn't happen to me or this or that. It's like, it did happen to you. We should fucking look at everything and think, you know what? That happened to us. Yeah. Because it doesn't matter what skin color you are, what fucking, I don't care if you have, whatever. If you're a human being, they did it to us.
This photo seems like a lovely photo of a grandmother and her granddaughter while in Alaska until you zoom in and you see something peculiar. This photo was taken in 1982 and was sent in by Lori of her mother-in-law and her niece, and what appears to be another little tiny person in between them. Right here, it even looks like the tiny person is holding on to her leg. Now, yes, this is a grainy photo. This photo was taken in 1982. It wasn't taken by a fancy cell phone or anything like that, so this is what we have. Supposedly, the niece had been talking about her little friend the whole time. She could see him. No one else could. She knew that he was in the photo. So when they got the photo back, she was excited to show them that her little friend that she was talking about was there the whole time. So I was curious if there were any kind of little people stories from Alaska or anything like that. So I did some research and I found out about this. I'm not even going to try to say it. I couldn't find anywhere online how to properly pronounce it, so I don't want to mess it up. But this is what they are referred to as. The story goes that they hide underground and they're mischievous. They like to get into things and cause trouble, but they will make friends with little kids. But they also like to take little kids. There is one story that I found of a little boy that was taken. They just kind of like messed with him and just did a bunch of mischievous, kind of mean things to him, but then brought him back. There's also a story of 2 hunters that were out hunting for caribou, and they saw across the way on a ridge a caribou get taken down by these 4 little people. They said that they were about knee high, which is about how tall this is. They saw them pick up the caribou and move it, which they said would be impossible. So they waited until they were finished doing what they were doing, and they went over there and they couldn't even find like a drop of any kind of remains to prove that the caribou was there, even though both of them had seen it. What do you think? Do you think that this family caught one of these little people on film? Because this is about the same height as what they've been reported as being. The little girl swore that the little person was there the whole time. So what do you guys think? If you like stories like this, like, share, comment, follow for more.
Yo, that's crazy. I think that is the case. But if anybody live in Alaska, Anchorage, or anywhere out there in the Alaska area, and if y'all have any information on that, can y'all let me know in the comments, please? Or DM me on Instagram, something. I mean, I would want to see one of those. I want to see what. I mean, what's the harm he gonna do? He run up, you drop kick the shit out of him. I'm telling you, bro. He ain't coming up with them type of, when we don't want no smoke. So we ain't worried about that. I mean, I come with the peace. I just want to talk, bro. Let's talk. Let's have a conversation. What y'all believe in? What y'all believe in? I'm gonna let you know what us humans believe in. Some of us, at least. But yeah, anybody in Alaska, let me know if y'all are familiar with that story. I want to know.
You have to watch this. I got sent this early this morning in a private message. Just watch.
Jackson is going into the end zone. And I think Jackson slipped. That's a good point. Oh, man.
I don't think he tried to do that bullshit on purpose. I think that just so happened to be him. I don't know. But I did want to go ahead and say my Ravens did lose. And there's a Chiefs fan in here. And I told him my Chiefs said I gotta give him a shout out if we lost, bro. And we lost. Hopkins family, 50-15, bro. Shout out to you. I can't say shout out to your Chiefs, but shout out to you. Shout out to you, bro. We was wrong on the script. They flipped that damn script on us, though. They did. They did. Because I think everybody knew what the script was, and they knew they had to flip that. Because if they didn't, they knew next year. It ain't going to be no next year for them. That, in my opinion. I'm just saying. But, hey, shout out to you, bro. Gave you your shout out. Gave you a shout out. That one hurt. That was a tough-ass loss this weekend. Y'all, everybody know we high-powered, bro. We should have been able to run through y'all, but, hey, whatever.
Gotta say, that is not normal. That's not how storms normally work. That's nuts.
That shit look crazy, don't it?
Let's talk about the inner earth theory. And before I get started, because I'm being shadow banned, TikTok, this is only for entertainment purposes only. Alright, so if y'all been following me, then y'all know that I'm a flat earther. But this theory right here, let's go down this rabbit hole. Alright, so the first person to ever write about the hollow earth theory or the inner earth theory, his name was Joseph Alexander St. Ives. According to this article right here, he was the first Western to write about Agatha, which he did in his 1886 treatise, Mission de la Lune in Europe. I hope I said that right. Oh yeah, so for those who don't know what Agatha is, it's basically the legendary kingdom that is said to be located on the inner surface of the earth. And this is supposedly a civilization that is so advanced and they lived to be well over 100 years. Now let's keep going, shall we? All right, and I all know you know who this guy is. This is Admiral Richard E. Byrd. So he was an American naval officer and an aviator. So Richard E. Byrd was really the first person to really put the hollow earth theory or the inner earth theory on the map. Now here's where things get a little bit foggy. So there's two theories going around. One of them is he actually flew into the earth where he, discovered this civilization. The other one is he flew over the ice walls and where he saw, this civilization or other continents. That's why I say things are a little bit foggy, because some people say that he actually flew over the ice walls, and then other people are saying that he actually flew into the Earth's core. All right, so there's supposedly a diary of Richard E. Byrd's that's floating around the internet. It's called The Secret Diary of Admiral Byrd, that he basically has, and he written his whole encounter with the, inner Earth civilization and what he saw on his expedition in Antarctica. And you know what's even more interesting about the hollow earth or inner earth theory? Supposedly, according to this article right here, there's top secret documents confirmed by the Nazis of the existence of Agatha. I found that very interesting. All right, so the article goes on to say, basically, many researchers have also published material about Operation High Jump and Admiral Byrd's journey, where extremely advanced airships, disc-shaped UFOs, were seen flying around and even engaging him in military. The article also goes on to say that they had also came across a letter supposedly written by Carl Unger, who was aboard the U-boat 209, that they had reached the interior of the Earth and they did not consider coming back. In the article, it also claims to have official Nazi instructions to reach Agatha. And here is the English version. You can pause it and read it if you like. What's even more interesting, it goes on to say that Hitler was obsessed with the hollow earth or inner earth theory. Now let's keep going. So we know that according to the theories and the stories out there that the entrance to inner earth, or you can find inner earth in Antarctica, right? Here's another article that found that supposedly had a frozen base there in Antarctica, and supposedly in the late 1930s, the Nazis showed an interest in Antarctica and sent an expedition to survey a part of it and claim it for Germany. And it doesn't help the fact that there's actually an Antarctica treaty where all 56 countries had signed. It's like, okay, so what are you guys hiding in Antarctica where all these countries had to come together and sign to keep certain people out of certain areas? Like, you don't find that suspicious? And supposedly, the 56 Antarctica treaty nations represent about 2/3 of the world's human population. Also, I just want to throw out there, if you've been following me, then you already know about this map right here. This is the Great Awakening map. It's basically, it has all the conspiracies known to man on this map. I just want to point out this section right here where it says Antarctica, and it all ties into the inner earth civilization. And also, if you see right here, it says Nazi breakaway group. Basically what I just said, in this video, the Nazis was obsessed with the inner earth theory. But you see how it ties, the Antarctica ties into the inner earth theory? And you know what's even more interesting about the Antarctica and the inner earth theory? So supposedly there was like a video floating around of some Russians that was supposedly was going to break away from the treaty because they was going to expose that they found the civilization in Antarctica. So according to this article right here, there was a man in the video who claimed that Russia is now becoming the first country to break ties with the Antarctica treaty. Russia is now saying there is an entire continent beneath Antarctica that includes freshwater lakes, rivers, and civilizations. But according to the article, that post was flagged and basically was taken down off of Facebook. But yeah, stay tuned for part 2 because it gets deeper.
What's crazy is, well, first and foremost, that little whip sound. The first time it went off, it lightweight scared me, bro. But I'm on camera, so I'm not trying to like look all weird and stuff like that. So I ain't need y'all being like, bro, he jumping. But I know somebody else jumped too. I know one of y'all else. I know somebody else did too. And somebody probably thought it was me making the noise. No, it was the video. But I just had this talk with my mom like yesterday, and we was talking about, I had told her like they have a treaty and like we can't go to Antarctica. And she like, what you mean we can't go to Antarctica? She didn't even know that. There's a lot of people didn't know that. I know I didn't know before, like, I remember it had to be like 2011. And my uncle told me, and I'm like, we can't go there. And he's like, yeah, we can't go there. And now then I found out, but like for her to not know, I was like, oh yeah, you can't go there. She like, you can't. I'm like, no, it make you question, don't it? And that's when now she's like, yeah, she was in like, well, what if there's, she had a whole lot of questions too. So I already know, like, that's why it matters if the earth is flat, because we gotta know if we can get over there, and if we can. It's a lot going on over there, but Russia was, I would assume they was gonna take that down off Facebook. Any social media platform, anything, they're gonna take that down. You gotta know what you can say and what you can't say, but I'm glad it was out there though. I'm glad it was out there, but that damn sound, bro, she gotta figure something else out, because, yeah, every time it's going on, I'm like, damn, what the
I didn't just see a fucking hand. You mad or what? You mad I threw that fucking helmet at you? Do it again. Make some noise. Show me you're fucking real. Fuck your fucking island. Show me. Fucking Satan ass motherfucker. Show me. Prove to me that you're fucking real. Do it. What, you mad? Show me. Swing some shit. Make them noises and shit that you did when you woke me up. Do it. Do it, pussy. Do it. Oh my fucking gosh, bro. Bro. Hey! Hey, chill the fuck out. shit. Hey! Cut that shit off. Shut the fuck up.
I can't tell you if he's scared or if he really pissed, or if he pissed because he's scared. I don't know. I don't know. I know me, bro. I be pissed too. I don't feed into it though. When I see it, I ignore it and I let it go. Cause I'm bigger than that. And I know people like to be like, you're not bigger than that. I mean, then you live your life how you please. I live my life how I please. God didn't make me or put me or give me any type of obstacles that he knew I couldn't handle. God don't do that to people. He gives you what you can handle. He gives you what you can bear. He ain't gonna put you through nothing you can't handle. That's how my God worked. And I know for a fact I know I'm protected. I say that all the time. Those my affirmations. Those my 369 method. I know I'm protected. God got me. And he ain't gonna let nothing happen to me. I already know that. And if it's coming in my area, bro, you can't touch me, bro. You can't. You just can't. You just can't. I'm telling you. And if other people want to believe otherwise, you believe otherwise. I don't feed into it. I don't feed into it. Because when I did believe how people like to believe otherwise, that's when the shit was attaching itself to me. Believe it or not. Believe it or not. And I was doing everything a lot of people be like, you should do this, you should do that. I was doing all that. It was attaching itself to me. It's a mental thing. It's a mental thing. If you know, you know. If you on the same path that I'm on, you know it's a mental thing. Some things just can't break you or enter your realm or mess with you. It just can't. It could try, but it ain't gonna work. And I don't know if he got a death wish, cause he playing real. He playing in them deep ass waters, bro. He throwing stuff at it. He's gonna start throwing stuff back, bro. You better be cool. Better chill your ass out. He telling this thing to chill out. You better chill out too. Or you better go tell your peoples you need to move to a different room or something, cause yeah, that's the only thing I can say. Y'all ever seen that clip before though? Let me know in the comments.
Oh my gosh, y'all. Oh my gosh, y'all see that? Y'all see that? Ask me.
Miss, are you alright? Miss, where are you going? Miss, are you okay? Oliver.
Ma'am, there was a girl yelling over here. Did you hear anything? Are you aware of anything?
Is that you? Why were you screaming, ma'am?
No, stop. No,
Why
seriously.
were you screaming?
There was a girl wailing. Did you hear anything or are you aware of anything?
Is it her? Why is she acting like that?
No, seriously, ma'am. There was a girl wailing out here and I'm concerned.
Come back!
No, stop. Seriously. Ma'am, is everything okay? Like, did you hear the same thing? Like, where is she going? It's 3 o'clock in the morning.
Hey, let me ask.
No, she started to run. Somebody gotta call the cops.
Are you an alien? Are you human?
She fucking stopped. Turn the fucking car around.
Are you human?
Stop. Oh my gosh, y'all hear that?
What?
No, fucking drive.
No, you don't drive now.
Drive. Oh my gosh, no, seriously, y'all.
That was it.
We gotta call 911.
She's an alien.
Y'all, we gotta call them back in the drive.
Returning back into my life, we were able to put this thing together. What we did here, all these images that you see around here, all these images are original images. They come out of the ancient codices. This codex is called the Codex Borgia, that I always say is being held hostage today at the Vatican Library. But, we'll rescue it someday. But meanwhile, we're going to use it. So all these images are from the codices that the Europeans have dated at least 2,000 years old, okay? But between these images and the calendar system that we see here, there's 1,500 years between these two images here, okay? And the calendar system is a culmination, that's how we can say that, it's a culmination of all the calendar systems. So we have here all these images. It's what has been called the pantheon of 1,000 gods of the Aztec pantheon, they say. But you know what? None one of these names is God. None of their functions is of God. These are natural elements and concepts. But it does tell you how to walk in 13-day cycles. 13-day cycles that we talk about. So we have the 13-day cycles here. There's 10 and 10 on this side. That's 20 times 13. They give you 260 days, which is equivalent to the gestation period of a human being. That's a human cycle. So we're just a number, and that's reality. You know, I'm number 1, by the way, you know, because I was born on the day 1 Flint, okay? And I can see my 13-day cycle right here. Maybe you can see that right here. In my 13-day cycle, when I learned this 13-day cycle, I found out there was a lot of potential in this little piece of time. You know, it had nothing to do with me. I didn't put it there. I just came in at that time. But if there was potential there, then I wanted some of that potential. Okay? In other words, I had access to it. And everybody does too. So everybody's born in one of these 13 pieces of time. Because it's not about us, you know. I say, look, different if you're, you know, George Bush's cousin or Osama bin Laden's brother. It doesn't make a difference here, you know. It's not about what you look like or where you come from. It's about humanity. And we're all in this together, okay? So what we did here, we call it the Ancient Mexica Chronological System. A human experience towards personal transcendence with global consequences. Because we believe that we can become responsible with all the potential we possess. Okay? So this is a new calendar. It's been called the calendar that's going to take us to 2012 and beyond. Because we're hoping people come back together and start using the system. You know, the calendar does not end. Here we have 13 numbers from 1 to 13. So numbers are related to these images. Today we're in the day Olin, and the number is 8. So if you go back 8 days, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, you come to right here to the dog, you know? So when you see the dog, you can come and find him, and here he is right there, the dog. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and there's Olin. So we know exactly where we're living at this piece of time. Now, one thing that really blew our mind is the fact that we found these images up here on top. These right here. There's 20 pieces of them. We found those in 3 pages out of the codex. Okay, and guess what? That's a 24-hour piece of time. These are minutes. So they're traveling in 72-minute cycles. So there's a clock here. Okay? And there were times for creativity, activity, reflection, activity, and creativity. And it repeats itself. So not only did they know how to respect time, but they knew how to take advantage of it. We say win it over without abusing it. Okay? So they're divided by 4. So there's 18-minute segments right here in this calendar. You know, if you go to our website, aztecayolocali.com, you'll find that we're moving in these segments. You can see that happening today. So we want everybody to use it. We're not trying to tell them to become into our culture. We just tell them, hey, we got a clock that really works. You know, you want to use the best clock in the world? Get back to the system. Everybody's got their own culture, their own traditions, their own wise and ancient wisdoms. Use them, respect them, and protect them, and share them if you like. But meanwhile, get back into the rhythm of the earth. That's what these grandfathers did. And they never said, by the way, it's only for Montezuma or Pancho Villa or Masatsi. They said a human being will walk in his mother's womb 13 times 20 until he's developed into a human being. So you're born in a particular cycle. So if it's important to make you develop into a human being, then why wouldn't it be important when you are a human being? I say, let's get back to the rhythm of the earth. Tlazokamati, Huemiak, Tipitlani, Miak, Chikawalisi, Huepualiotli, Iwanoyolopaki, Ipak, Nemisita. I said, I wish you a lot of energy, a good road, and my heart becomes happy when I see you.
Boy, was he dropping knowledge with that one. He broke down a few things that I had questions for as far as the Aztec calendar. But the clip before that, with old girl, the 2 girls playing with that lady, that's the more you F around, the more you gonna find out. Because when she like, are you an alien? She playing too much, bro. Stop playing so damn much. And then, cause you're gonna be the next one ending up on the news because you wanna play too damn much. It don't make sense. If I heard somebody wailing and I say, excuse me, do you need some type of help? Excuse me, and she don't say nothing and it's about 3 a.m. She lucky I even said anything at 3 a.m. and she's wailing like that. If she's screaming like a normal human, yeah, we coming to help that. But if you wailing like a demon or something, and it's 3 a.m., we all know at that type of hour what is possible and what can happen and what likes to manifest around those time frames. So I'm not about to sit there and play. If I hear the wailing, I'm gonna ask you, I'm gonna try to figure out what's going on. If you still tripping and then somebody make that noise and you get to making that noise, it's time to go. I'm not about to keep playing with you. Cause just my luck, the damn car just click off and now we stuck. Like I'm just saying, the type of luck when stuff like that happen, bro. when it rains, it pours. And that is not a time we want it to start pouring, let alone even start raining. So, like I said, I would have just went the other way, but playing too much. It's probably trying to, they chasing clout. They trying to get the best clip for social media and all that. Be my guest. Knock your damn lights out, because it ain't for me at all.
Stories be true. These stories we hear about Antarctica and the stories of Area 51 and these secret underground bases where these Nephilim are actually working with scientists and preparing to battle against God in the end times, thinking they can actually win. These are stories told by ex-military guys, and you would think they wouldn't just be making up far-fetched stories just to get noticed. But I mean, we can't say for sure whether they would or they would not. We don't know. I would assume they would not. There's a lot of different stories. There's that story of Afghanistan. Everybody's heard that, about the red-headed Nephilim that all of these soldiers had to fight, and it was actually being cannibalistic towards some of them and unaliving some of them, and they ended up taking him out, and then the United States hauled the body off somewhere. But does anybody remember, and we've talked about this before, if they're making an army to fight God, how would they be doing this? Remember the old story of Thomas Costello back at the Dulce base in the 70s, and he escaped with 6 minutes of actual footage of the Dulce base and some of the experiments that were being made there. And this was one of the photos, and I've talked about it before, but this is one of the photos that is actually thought to be real. If you're in the rabbit hole and you're going over all this kind of stuff, you know about this photo. You know about the different ones that he escaped with 6 minutes of footage. Who knows? There's several rumors about what happened to him and his family, Thomas Costello, and I don't truly know. I don't know. We know that Phil Schneider was associated with the Dulce base, and that 66 military operatives supposedly lost their lives, these special ops guys. So tell me, what's going on? Are these places like Antarctica, Dulce base, are they making hybrid experiments, and who's behind this? Every story like this comes back and points to the Greys. Every story points to the Greys. The Pope has a gray on his robe. The Pope has garments with gray aliens on it. What is it about the gray aliens? A lot of people believe they're AI-generated drones, half biologics, half artificial intelligence of some super artificial intelligence, like millions of years. Some believe they're us from the future. Some believe they're time travelers, 20,000 years ahead. But why would they be working with Nephilim? They claim they're working with Nephilim. If that's the case, then what does that make them? What does that make? If they're working with Nephilim's the offspring of Satan. So if they're working with Nephilim, you have to put two and two together. People don't want to say aliens or demonic or whatever. But if Greys are working with Nephilim are making hybrid species and they're trying to fight God, what does that make them? Okay, that does not make them from another planet. I'm not saying that there's not other species from other planets, but they definitely don't sound like they're from another planet if that's what they're doing. Now, I'm not saying these stories are true. You can make up your own minds. Leave your comments. Let me know what you think about this topic.
First of all, he trying to bring something up and then come up with an idea of it and blame aliens being demons. That's what he trying to do. But wasn't the Greys created by our military? Wasn't it? Ain't they AI, artificial intelligence, in so many words? Aren't they? So if they was, then, and if they working with the Nephilim, and Nephilim is the offspring of Satan, whoever created the Greys is the demons, not the Greys being demons, because they're not technically aliens if they was AI generated or AI created or artificial intelligence or this created type of extraterrestrial. Come on, bro, stop doing that. Again, if they was demons and they wanted to do something, not Greys, aliens. If they was trying to do something, they was demonic, they would have been did it. They would have came and wiped us out with a snap of their hand. But they haven't. But humans been whooping our ass, the ones at the top. Reptilians, whoever you want to go ahead and blame. They've been at the top, whooping our ass day in and day out. Because if you got a 9 to 5, they've been whooping your ass. Straight up. Because we shouldn't be having to go to work to pay for natural resources that can keep us alive, such as water, all these type of things. Come on, bro. Stop with the aliens is demon shit. I'm tired of hearing it, bro, and I ain't gonna hear it no more. If they was, they would have been did something. They ain't did no demonic behavior. If you want to say the Greys are demons, then say that. But don't say extraterrestrials or aliens are demons and fallen angels, because they are not. They haven't did anything yet. That means your ass is scared because you didn't seen it on TV or a movie, and your ass is scared. Just say that. Don't say it because you don't have no evidence of them ever doing nothing to us. But the Greys we have had evidence of, but we know who created them. Now, whoever created them are the damn demons, not the damn... Yes, the Greys are demons too, but whoever created them are demons. But the other species hasn't really done much to us. I mean, besides the reptilians and the Greys and maybe a few more other ones, but come on, bro, stop it. And I hate when people give up they throw something out there, they throw half the facts, and then they come up with an analogy, and people who don't know the whole complete thing or know enough about a little bit of what he's talking about gonna get sidetracked and believe what he said. Come on, bro, stop it with that shit. Because I know some of y'all in the comments still gonna fire back. You know what? I don't want to hear it. I ain't gonna look at it. I ain't gonna look at it because they ain't did nothing. I'm tired of talking about it. Now we on to something different. I'm tired of talking about the aliens being demons. I'm so serious. I'm so serious. I'm tired of it. And then to that day they come down here and do this, and if we were standing next to each other, and when they come down here causing destruction, if they was, I'll look you dead in your face and be like, bro, I was wrong. These motherfuckers, they out here whooping shit. They out here killing shit. That's what I would say. But until that day, I'm not saying it.
Of alien crafts at Holloman Air Force Base. What did you see, Mr. Shuttle?
I saw footage of 3 disc-shaped crafts. One of the craft landed and 2 of them went away.
Why did it land?
It appeared to be in trouble because it oscillated all the way down to the ground. A sliding door opened, the ramp was extended, and out came 3 aliens.
What did they look like?
Well, they were human-sized. They had odd gray complexion and a pronounced nose. They wore tight-fitting jumpsuits, thin headdresses that appeared to be communication devices. In their hands, they held a translator. A Holloman base commander and other Air Force officers went out to meet them.
You actually saw these aliens on the film?
Yes.
This film footage sounded very, very special, and we wanted to use it as the ending of our television special. At the last minute, the film was confiscated, and we lost the whole finale of our show. But what I saw and heard was enough to convince me that, the phenomenon of UFOs is real, very real. What did your superior officers tell you?
I was told it was theatrical footage the Air Force has purchased to make a training film.
Well, that sounds plausible, doesn't it?
Well, if it were a theatrical film, why didn't I have a record of this? It was my job to keep accurate records of all audiovisual purchases.
Yeah, it's still there.
Okay. What's happening with the lights? Because I'm looking.
The lights are.
And I can't see. I literally see nothing.
The lights are off right now. Oh, it just moved. It just moved.
No, it did not.
It just moved. It just moved.
I just heard a weird fucking noise. Please don't tell me that you said that.
Dude, it just moved.
Damn. The door opened. Wasn't nobody there, and bro is checking him in like it was somebody there. He tweaking. I'd be so pissed if I thought I saw somebody while I was working, and then I go back and look at the thing and somebody, man, boy, I'd be pissed the hell off. That's my last time working at any of them damn jobs. I'm out of there. I'm out of there. It's no time to sit there and wait and talk about nothing, bro. You don't pay me enough to sit here and be dealing with the damn demons and ghosts and paranormal activity at work, bro. No, I already got to deal with being here. Nobody want to be here. So yeah, no, I'm straight, bro. I'm out. I ain't even showing up the next day. You can mail me my check, bro.
You guys, oh my god, watch this.
Sorry, if you only want to work
4 hours, it's going to be harder for you to get a house.
Oh, Jesus Christ. First and foremost, Whoopi Goldberg, shut the fuck up. Stop speaking. You have been rich for the last 40 years. You don't get to hop on TV and speak on anybody's lifestyle at all. Shut up. I am so sick of boomers and older people and everybody in that category calling Gen Z and millennials lazy, like we're just some generation of people that don't want to work. We just want everything handed to us. We're just super entitled. Cut the bullshit. Stop the cap. That $500, $600, $700 apartment that you had when you were in your 20s, that apartment that you could afford and still save money to buy a house one day, that house that was $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 when you were little, triple that shit. Quadruple that shit. That's what we're paying nowadays. With wages that don't match the increase in pricing. Let's talk about that. The wages, they don't match the increase in pricing at all. So I don't want to hear y'all say we're lazy and we're entitled. Motherfucker, we are working. Most of the people I know are working 40 plus hours a week, 50 plus hours. Some are working 60 plus hours a week. And then when they get their paycheck for their hard work, they pay their bills and then they hope for the best until their next paycheck. So don't look at us like we're fucking lazy and crazy because we're pissed off about the state of the economy, the housing market, groceries, everything like that. A friend of mine just told me she went to Chili's, fucking Chili's last night. 2 drinks, 2 meals and dessert, $100+ for a fucking dinner at a restaurant. I used to go to Applebee's when I was little. It was like $30, $40 for my whole family. Now 2 people got to go spend over $100. Like, you see how that don't make no fucking sense? But let us speak about it. Let us complain about it. Let us voice it. And now we're lazy and entitled. Another point. I hate when older people are like, oh, we had to struggle for what we had. We went through war and turmoil for what we had. Y'all do too. What the fuck kind of mindset is that? What the fuck kind of mindset is that? That's like having kids and being like, oh, I struggled and went hungry when I was young, so you will too. You see how that doesn't make any fucking sense? This is not millennials and Gen Z and young people complaining or being entitled or just wanting things handed to us. This is us saying, hey, we are working our asses off every day of the fucking week. And when we get a return on our efforts, it's minimal. It's bullshit. It's crumbs. And we have the fucking right to voice it. And it's exhausting. It's fucking exhausting. I sound like a broken record because I've spoken on this so many times and nothing changes. We are hardworking, law-abiding citizens, and owning a home is like a pipe dream for us nowadays. Why do we go look at 2-bedrooms apartments and the lowest price we see is $2,000, $2,100? Sometimes, most of the time, drastically more than that. I don't want to hear it from y'all anymore. I don't want to hear that we're lazy and entitled bullshit anymore. The guy whose video I'm stitching, he did a beautiful job of portraying and showing how it's fucking increased. That 10, 15% of your income that went towards your housing alone, and then you had that 80, 85% of your income still in your pocket for other shit. $40 to 60% of our income goes to housing alone. Do you think that the increase in people promoting mental health and going to therapy and shit like that is just for shits and giggles? People are fucking depressed. People are fucking struggling. Let me ask you all this. How many of y'all didn't buy the Christmas gifts you wanted to this year? If any. How many of y'all have a light Christmas tree this year, but last year or a few years back you never did? It's not a fucking coincidence. A lot of people are struggling, and even worse, a lot of people are faking it. Speak out. Speak up. It's going to stay the same unless y'all open your fucking mouth and speak out against it. As long as we say, oh, that's life, it's going to keep on being life. I can go on for fucking 25 minutes about this shit, but in summary, Whoopi Goldberg, shut the fuck up. Shut your mouth. Along with every other boomer that thinks we're just out here with our hands out waiting for a fucking mansion. We're not. We just want to put food on the table and have a home over our head and then still have money in our pockets. I don't know. Maybe go to the fucking movies. I don't know. Maybe spend our money on shit we want to spend it on for once. Is that so surprising to y'all? Y'all are fucking pissing me off.
Do you really think?
Yo, I used to work in for a mortgage company, and I used to overlook home loans, solar panels, home improvements, all that, deeds, all that. When I tell you, I used to get up. I used to work from 8 to 4:30. Then they switched it from 9 to 5:30. When I tell you, I had no time to do nothing. Not to mention, they only give you don't get weekend. You get weekends off, but it's a catch to it. You get weekends, but you gotta work 2 weekends. You gotta work 2 Saturdays out of the month. So you full time. You there already all the time. You taking calls left and right. You on the computer. You assisting people all day. I'm telling you, they paid. It was cool, but once I made my bills, I was down to nothing. And all it was work and paying bills. It was never work, save, work, do nothing else, work. Now, I'm telling you, and I had numerous, I would say at least 100 jobs. I had numerous jobs where I was like, bro, I feel him. Where it was like, bro, I'm struggling right now and I need some help. And this shit is going up. Like, bro, I can't afford this, I can't afford that. Like, bro, I'm telling you, I feel him. I've been there. I see my peoples go through that too to this day sometimes. And I be like, damn, gas, cost of living out here, rent for an apartment. You want a cool, nice area, you might be spending $1,800 to $2,000 to $2,500 for an apartment. 2 bedrooms, maybe 1 bath, maybe not even 2. You stay in the hood or something, yeah, your rent gonna be like, not even, maybe 15, maybe 16. I'm reaching with that. It's probably like 17, 18. That's still a lot of money, bro. Like, that ain't even talking houses. Houses is even more. Then they want, yeah. And it's not even the right time to be buying houses. Like, economy is messed up, bro. It's messed up.
Aliens are gonna try to destroy the earth when we have what they need.
That's true.
The only reason why they try to attack us is if we were at war with them. We're not at war with them. We're not.
Right.
We have wood. They want wood. They don't have wood.
Yeah. So they need us to survive.
Yeah, they need us. They need us. We
And
help
Earth.
them too. Aliens need us. So,
yeah.
And yeah, they are very, very real. If you don't believe in aliens, what are you then? What are you? What are you?
I'm an alien.
Everyone is. It's normal. It's normal to be an alien. We're not the only ones who have life on a planet. Do you know out of the trillions of infinite amount of planets, you know how big space really is? Because it's always been growing, and it has been growing since the very beginning, but there was no beginning because the beginning was always there, and there will be no end because the end wasn't always there. And
How
it
do
won't
you know
always
all
be there.
this?
Feels natural.
Where does it come from?
Probably aliens. Or whatever
So
technology is.
your downloads that you feel that they're coming from the aliens or yourself?
I'm sure it's from the aliens.
Yeah.
Or maybe past lives, who knows?
Yeah, that's amazing that
Yeah.
you just know all this stuff. And
So now
I
you know.
believe it, and so now we know.
Now you know!
Asylum officers and over 100 cutting-edge inspection machines to help detect and stop fentanyl coming out our southwest border.
What did he say?
Yo.
Man, Biden gotta stop with this shit, man. This like the 3rd time. I know it's more times than 3, but damn, it's like the 3rd time you've been on this channel and his words have been on mumble jumble. And that's our president. Get his malfunctioning ass on somewhere, bro.
Here, somebody's got some explaining to do. I don't know if this is a glitch, if somebody just put what they wanted to happen on there, or if someone was actually letting us know what happens in the future. I don't know if someone is letting us know that everything's already pre-planned and we're just the spectators looking on, or what is going on. Do we live in the real life Truman Show at this point? Like, I don't know. But what I'm fixing to show you is going to make you think twice about that. So there's a couple things wrong with this picture. Keep in mind, this picture was taken on Thursday, January the 18th at 6:16 p.m. I'm not exactly sure where this picture was taken. It says Tillicum East. I don't know where that's at. But the first thing that is wrong with this picture is who in the hell decided to put Post Malone, Usher, and Reba McEntire together for the Super Bowl halftime show? What? Who thought this was a good idea? Like, what is really going on? Because in no world does this even make sense. That's not even the main event, though. What is the main event? Look below, guys. It says San Francisco 49ers and Baltimore Ravens Super Bowl matchup February the 11th. We won't even know until Sunday who goes to the Super Bowl. So how the hell do they know on Thursday, January the 18th at 6:16 p.m. who's going to the damn Super Bowl? I don't know, y'all. But what do y'all think? Let me know below.
All right, question. So what if the script did read Ravens and Niners in the Super Bowl, right? No person that's at the top of the food chain like they are, who they control a lot. Come on, bro, it's chess. It's not checkers. When you playing chess, you gotta think the long game. You gotta outthink your opponent. You gotta think 20 steps ahead. So why wouldn't they have a backup or flip the script thing? I'm just asking. So cause there's no reason why we kept seeing things like that when we know they was gonna probably match up, Niners and Ravens, right? And that's not disrespecting the Chiefs or nobody else. Everybody knew the Lions wasn't going. We all knew that. If it was the only team that we knew wasn't going to win, it was definitely the Lions. We knew they wasn't going there. So what if we all caught on to the truth and we all caught on to the script and they had to flip it super fast and it was like, nah, go to plan B. Go to plan B and flip it now. Because I'm telling you, if they didn't flip the script and we were all right, you know their league would have fell apart in the next year. It would have fell apart. Ratings would have dropped. Everything would have never been the same. So they had to flip the script. And it's a win-win. Either you allow the Ravens to go in and the script y'all created works, or you allow Travis Kelce and his girl to get in and you let Patty Mahomes go ahead and run through again. Let that dynasty keep winning, because more people are going to keep watching the Chiefs because everybody wants the Chiefs to lose because they've been winning so much. People going to watch that Super Bowl just so that they can root against them. Like, that's just what it is. Like, they winning too much. Nobody wants to keep seeing a team win over and over and over and over and over. Nobody wanted to see the Patriots win over and over and over like that. For real, nobody wanted to see that. So, I'm just saying, like, it's a win-win for them. So, yeah, I mean, if I'm them, I'm gonna play it both routes. I'm gonna have this script and this script, and if y'all catch on to this one, we're gonna go to this one because it's still a win-win. We're still gonna win. You can't beat us. That's how I would be thinking about it if I was in that position that they in. So that's just something to think about. Y'all spam it up in the comments if y'all agree with me or if I'm reaching.
So people, this is the golden statue, and what they show online is always the front, but they never show the rear part. On the rear, if you look closely, it says the World's Columbian Exposition, authorized by Act of Congress and generously participated in by the nations of the earth, was held here in 1893 to celebrate the 400-year anniversary of the discovery of America. On this site stood the administration building. Now, why they use 400 years from 1492? Because 400 years celebrates the conquering of the last Moorish stronghold empire. Again, exposition meaning inquisition of conquest. So, but on the front of this is called the Republic.
Had to drop those last 2 gems in there for y'all real quick. Y'all already know what time it is, but I appreciate you if you made it all the way through. And if you haven't already, please like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell. Make sure your post notifications are on so you never miss an upload, because y'all know we coming with the foe. Forgot to tell y'all today was the 5th video because it's Friday, so I'm dropping this on Friday. So man, y'all getting 5 videos this week. I try to do it at least once a month for y'all, but yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. I'm gonna let y'all get out of here, and I appreciate the collective. I love y'all, man. Y'all be smooth, and until I see y'all in the next one, which will be Saturday, man, y'all be smooth. But yeah, we out of here. We gone.
I just check my count. Sheesh, at the amount.